just like with market replay, you still need to actually simulate a limit order book. The C-GAN is one part, but you still have a simulator of the limit order book itself. And in particular, for the paper that I'm going to discuss in a sec, we really used this repo, our simulator that was meant for general limit order books, and we plugged the C-GAN into this. So you still need a simulator, but rather than just replaying historical data, you essentially use the C-GAN. Actually, you do both. The real way you use it is you use some historical data to seed the whole process, and then the C-GAN takes over, basically. Okay, so this is, I mean, at least I find this an extremely cool and exciting direction, but we're really not there yet. We have a couple of papers providing these C-GANs, actually indeed not providing in this case, which is why we haven't explored this one in detail yet, but at least giving an exposition of their design and claiming some results, and those all look quite impressive as a first step. But the way they've been primarily tested, this is an example from the AAAI conference 2020. You'll see they have a reasonably complicated schema with ways to featureize the history. They have some recurrent neural networks in there, and they essentially produce new orders. But the way they tested this was in testing the outputs in isolation. Namely, you take some historical data to seed it, as I said, you produce outputs from the C-GAN, and what you feed back into the C-GAN is only its own outputs. So it just runs on its own. And that can produce nice, realistic order streams. What we actually want, if we want to be able to train a trading agent within this, is be able to pass it back its own orders plus the ones that we as an agent add into the market. And we explored that, not with this one, but with another one that had been created by Andrea Coletta and Svetlana and Tucker Bouch from JP Morgan AI Research. They actually gave us access to their C-GAN, and we explored not just realism in isolation, though we do discuss that at length in the paper. We also actually handcrafted and used RL to design trading agents to interact with these. And we found there that we could really exploit both the features and the mechanism to earn unrealistic profits.